Alright, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. First of all, I'm gonna say, yes, I got the guns today. Damn. Okay, cool. Today, I'm not gonna be too hyper and all those kind of things. I'm just gonna be like a guy telling you about something I did the things that are not supposed to be done. Yes, boy. Yes. So, I'd like to thank you guys for subscriptions, the likes, the comments, the views. The support has been really, really nice with it. Like even the response, the feedbacks that people gave were like shit. So today I decided to change the background today. Everything's green. You can see now, just to brighten up the environment. Check. The background is green, everything's green. You got the birds flying around doing their own things there. Check. So something really triggered my emotions and then I actually dropped out from varsity and then it didn't really turn out to be a good thing to a lot of to most people because from where I'm from, yeah, it was a big deal for me to go to Cape Town to study there. And then a lot of people did not understand what the hell I was studying for, but then they were always waving their flags to support me and saying things that are good about me. So I went to Cape Town to study biodiversity and conservation biology. I understand it's a flippin' big deal word thingy. It's a big word. It doesn't really mean something fancy. It sounds fancy, but then it's just a combination of zoology, geology, what else? Okay, let me just explain the course. The course basically deals with four properties, right? You get to deal with earth, water, anything that lives, and atmosphere. So basically, at the end of your degree, you had to go master one of those four properties, and then you get to become a specialist in either of those things. Most of the people that did this course have been to Antarctica doing researches on ice and those kind of stuff, others on plants, pollination, those kind of stuff. So I wanted to do those things because I had an interest in building things that included everything. I don't know, you guys have heard about the thing that's called jack of all trades. I'm not saying I'm jack of all trades, but then for the guy to exist or the woman to exist, that meant he was able to do whatever everyone was able to do, even though he could not. How can I say this? Okay, forget about that. Sharp fun. I went to varsity. I dropped out, and then a lot of people kind of like it sting to a lot of people, and then people kind of now assume that I was saying that I hate school. I don't want people to go to school. I came back with the concept that I built on my own because I've been there in the big bad world. You check. Cape Town was a very, very nice place. It was fascinating. But then unfortunately right now, you have to wear this wherever they go. And hey, precautions, you guys must wear the things, man. Hey, the mask, man. You see, I'm with you. Here. Mare, it's here. It's here. Let me just put it here. Mare, it's not gonna be now. So we went there and then people thought maybe I hated school, but then I did not hate school at all. I just, liked it and then learned certain things on my own. Chick. So yeah. Mamzo. So I came up with the concept that I made on my own. So what happened was that I took the varsity live as some sort of like when you went to watch a football game, right? There are three parts there. You got people who are passionate about whatever they're doing. You got people who we call them fans. Then you got people who we call them business people who are there to sell something to somebody even though they don't want to buy that, but they're just gonna sell it, you check. So you got the players. The players are people who are doing something which they would rather die for. They want to live with that thing. It's football. They always want to run around this ball and all those kind of stuff. They're passionate about that thing. You got fans, people who are wasting their time by coming to see these people. It's supply and demand. And then you got the business people who have no interest in football, but then they're just there because these people are there. They want to sell this thing to these, whatever they sell to these people, and also the players. So that's how I took the concept of varsity from my view. I came back and I tried to explain this thing to all the people that envied the varsity life. It's not as nice as people say it is from my view. I don't know about you guys, shit. So I came back. People thought, hey, I hated school, blah 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 blah. I tell you what, I live by a code that says education is not the learning of facts, but rather the training of the mind to think. A lot of people think maybe I might be smart, but I don't think so because I just think, I envision things and then I build them each week. So I got friends that dropped out of school because of the things that I've said, and I apologize for that. But I try to explain it my way to understand that what is it that's happening there. Education is important, information is important, but then how you use your information, that's a total different thing. You check. I'm not saying that I'm a business person or not, but then hey, I ain't. So this thing kind of like it hurt me a lot. If I can tell you right now, 80% of all the learners, not all, but let me just say 80% of learners in any institution, high institution, if we'd ask them, what are they doing? They're gonna tell you like a total different story. If you ask them if they were given money right now, would they quit their course or something like? They would definitely quit. I had the balls to actually like tell the people that, you know what, I'm fine with this thing. Let me just call it quit and leave. I remember one time, I'm an inventor. I build things and then I try to sell them. Shit. Not all of them make it, but then some of them make it. I remember one time in university, the time I actually discovered the type of a person I am. I built something that I used to call it the e-book, the electric book. So basically, it was a book, a tablet. I built that shit, né? And then it was able to give you three types of learning skills. You were able to write, do audios and do visuals, meaning that you were able to write, listen to someone talking to you, or listen to someone actually like in a visual type of way. So I wanted to propose that thing to the business entrepreneur side, department side, and then those people, Joe, they wanted to steal the thing. They wanted to own 60% of the equity. They wanted to claim the title that it's them that they created the whole Shandy stage shit. So it failed. So today's video shouldn't be long, but then it was all about not hating school. Don't hate school. Don't hate those things. Yeah, you're gonna hear a couple of people's voices out here because, yeah. So keep on subscribing to my channel, people.